We the three amigas, we came to heat it up. Cover with some good food, now watch us heat it up. Hey,
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Three Amigas.
Hey.
Today we are eating some pho. We made pho at home, and I am so excited.
Me too.
Excited,
Yes,
okay?
yes, hands.
So excited. When I tell you, like, excited, okay? So we went to the H Mart today, and we decided that we were gonna make pho. So we have all the things that you could possibly need for this pho.
So just so you know, the H Mart is an Asian market, but it also has some Latin goods as well.
I'm fine. Yeah, we could get that. But
The H Mart is
It's
an
delicious.
Asian grocery store, and we got some shrimp over here. If you want to show them, Jimmy. And some pork belly, and we have some so good,
Yes.
so good, so good.
here's our
Yes, honey. Okay.
Look at all of that
all of
magic
that
happening
deliciousness
on
that's
that plate.
happening.
So this is happening, okay?
Okay. Then we have our noodles, our pho noodles right here.
And that's what you see me and Ruth picking at. The noodles,
Yes, the
we
noodles
put them in
is-
broth and they are
They're just
amazing.
amazing.
Just by themselves, yes.
Without anything extra.
Hoisin sauce.
Hoisin is amazing
Hoisin
for
sauce.
any type of
It has like a plum sweetness to it.
Yes, it's delicious. And then we have some sriracha.
gotta add the spice.
And then talking about this broth that we made, you guys. This broth,
Oh my gosh.
I could just.
When I tell you this broth was amazing, and it was something new that we picked up from H Mart.
Yes.
That was like, oh, we actually gonna try it, right?
Yes.
And we found it in a condensed paste to kind of start your broth. So we'll give you some ingredient options
Yes.
somewhere in the description box.
And you want to talk about? Let's talk about the garnishes that we have.
Yes.
So we have amazing lime wedges, fresh cilantro, fresh basil.
We got some bok choy, some bean sprouts, some enoki mushrooms. We got some jalapenos over here.
Shout out to Tabitha letting
Brown,
us,
yes.
giving us the plug on the
Hey.
mushrooms,
honey,
okay?
because they're delicious. And then I have some pickled ginger here because I'm kind of addicted to it right now. That's
And
that.
I do so pickles. I love pickles
And
everything.
we got some orange juice and 1800, right?
1800,
Yeah.
yes.
Go ahead and send
Our
us
little
that.
cocktails, you know, we would not be us without these cocktails in our videos.
Yes.
Blessings to that.
Cheers to
1800s,
pho and each
come
other.
on with the endorsement.
And it may seem like we're rushing you guys, but we're really hungry. Like, we have not eaten.
We want to eat.
And we ready
So
to
let's
eat.
do it.
So
Let's
I
do
want
it.
to eat.
Yes.
Okay? So I'm going to get me some noodles.
So I'm definitely going in with the noodles first because when I tell you the noodles were amazing.
I'm so excited right now.
Oh my gosh.
I'm like beyond.
So I was excited about this broth and this whole situation of how this is gonna work.
Okay.
And we cooked the noodles in the broth at the very end. And then we just took them out, but you don't want them to overcook.
No.
Okay.
Yes, thank you.
And then I'm going to get a bunch of bean sprouts because I love these things.
I'm taking stickers and what's amazing.
Oh my gosh. All of that. I don't even know.
Mm.
And then this big chunk of mushrooms. You see this, you guys?
That's
I love
already good.
mushrooms.
I do. I love mushrooms.
I do too.
A couple of these
They're delicious.
jalapenos.
I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to trying these mushrooms for the first time.
And Nay, do you mind giving me the plate with all of the
I
yumminess
sure
of love
can. Let
right
me give
there?
you some of that bok choy.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, that looks pretty how you put it in there like a little flower.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
delicate little
You should
flower
show
on
that.
top.
Ooh, a piece of meat though.
So that's how you see me going ham on them. Okay. I love
This
them.
belly.
Oh my gosh.
Let's give you a close up on these mushrooms. So,
And we're going to eat for a little bit, you guys. And then we have kind of like a topic.
That we'll
Yes,
talk
isn't that
about.
beautiful? Those mushrooms are beautiful.
They are beautiful. Looks like a little party, like a.
And shout out to
everyone's really happy.
myself,
Yes.
bitch, on my nails.
Yes.
That
honey.
part.
Okay, so I'm
Okay.
going to take a bite of mushroom.
Goodness. Okay.
Mushrooms are a
Do
must.
that and a little bit of this beef, and we just flash fried the beef.
Yeah, just
So
to give it
that-
a little bit of
Exactly, give it a little bit of browning.
I'm
But
going
we didn't
in
want it fully cooked. We
with
wanted
a
it
bite.
cooked in the broth.
I'm a lover of some
Oh, no.
Everything.
that.
I put that shit on
Okay.
everything.
So
we definitely have
And do
to
you
do
have the meat
a
already?
lime.
I do not. I haven't.
You want
Gracias.
200?
Two is fine. And we have some cilantro right here, you guys.
I love this fresh basil and cilantro. Is everything in pho.
Cilantro. like this.
Everything.
And I'll show you our bowls from the top view.
That's right.
Just so you have to
And I haven't even tried it yet. I just know by looking at it
a
that's gonna be
spoonful of that
amazing.
broth.
Yeah.
I'm reserving. And when I tell you guys, it's so fragrant.
It's so good.
Oh my gosh, it smells
And it was
amazing.
so easy to make.
Super easy.
Super easy to make at home. It took us what, 30 minutes to an hour about?
Yes.
Yeah. Exactly.
Total with everything.
Exactly.
Yes.
Mm.
I just have to have a lot of garnish, so bear with me.
That
guys.
mushroom, oh my
I'm
god,
trying anything.
honey.
That's what I
Try
have.
it.
Honey.
'Cause I need the lime. I need my whole situation going before because I know I love the hoisin and the hot.
When I tell you these mushrooms are amazing.
So how have you guys been? Thank you so much for coming back, you guys. We appreciate all the likes and subscribers so far. Keep on liking and subscribing and sharing, share.
Yes.
Share. Eat something delicious.
Yes, and let us know what you guys been eating good lately. We'd love to try it.
We would love to hear about what you would like to see us eat, what you
Yes.
would like to see us cook, what your take on some of these recipes might be. Because I would love to try something with one of the spins that you might have for it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So yeah,
I agree.
let us know anything that
Definitely
you
agree.
can
Love to
think
try new
of
stuff.
that is a recipe that we might want to try. So consider it.
Do you see me? Thank you. You got to get a picture of this
Mm.
from the top.
Just some of hers.
I know.
Mm.
Oh, I haven't added bok choy. That's the one thing I have
I
not
made a piece
added.
of bok choy, you guys.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of my favorite things.
No? Okay. Don't all talk at
Sorry.
once.
Don't
I'm
be
sorry.
funny. I love you.
You're in heaven.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't even gone in yet. I'm just still preparing.
Yes, this light that you see on my skin is drizzle. Yes, that is amazing.
Delicious.
Amazing.
Okay. Now I am ready to go in.
When I
have to
tell you the
prepare.
mushrooms are so fresh. With that cilantro, that
Oh my
touch of cilantro.
God.
Dude, I love
Mm.
cilantro. on just
The
about
crunch
everything.
in the pork belly.
Mm.
Mm-mm-mm.
And I love bok choy.
Mm-hmm.
That is really, really good for you if you can include it in your green smoothies and all the other stuff that you like to eat regularly. Definitely in salads.
Is it a cabbage?
It is a cabbage.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like a little mini baby cabbage.
Mhm.
I've never had these mushrooms. I'm about to take my first bite.
They're delicious.
They are delicious. They're very mild.
And they soak up
Everything in this
pretty
bowl.
much whatever you put
Mm.
in.
Oh my god.
When I say that bok choy, it's like you
Mm.
see me dipping bok choy in. Okay.
And these nice little thinly sliced
Yeah.
jalapenos are giving me
Mm.
everything I
See,
need.
it's
Just a
on
little
here.
extra kick.
Hercules.
See that right
Mm.
That's love.
Deliciousness. Mm-hmm.
Whose idea was this?
So yeah, we're gonna just eat for a second, and then we're gonna have a little discussion, topic situation. But like I said, we are hangry.
We are hungry. We
We
haven't
are.
eaten. We're waiting to eat.
And then you go to this amazing grocery store. That's always a terrible plan.
Mind you, they sell food that you can eat, like hot food. They sell hot food.
Mm-hmm.
Which also smelled amazing.
Amazing.
I've never
And they
tried
sell
there.
sushi there.
Mm.
They sell sushi there as
Mm.
well. It was all smells of happiness.
Oh my god.
You guys out there like sushi. A lot of African Americans don't really enjoy sushi.
Really?
Yeah, I know a lot that I know. That I know. A lot of African Americans will say, "Oh no, I don't want to eat raw sushi. I don't want to eat anything raw." And I try to tell people it doesn't have to be raw. Sushi can be fried. Yes, with the slurp. You better get it now.
Mm. Yes.
This whole one.
When you're done with your slurp, could you give me that plate,
Oh
please?
my gosh. I need more of the fresh jalapenos. That just little zing with everything.
with that beetle.
Oh my gosh. Everything in here. And then the freshness of the greens and the lime, the punch of the lime. Are you going to eat that little lime wedge? Right
This pork belly. Oh my
Because I
god.
That is delicious.
Oh my gosh.
Delicious.
Delicious is not even capture. The freshness and the. This is better than restaurant pho.
Definitely better than restaurant pie.
The depth of the broth is better. It's like
I'm
I feel like it's
strongly
really
suggest-
mild. bone broth when you.
If you're ever gonna try pho, definitely try pho at home first because with recipes and other things, it definitely gives you a better taste.
I mean, yeah, a lot of
And
these
a
things
better
that you go to the
something.
restaurant for, you definitely make it home and it's 100 times better.
Yes, this is one of them. Because this is the second time I've ever made pho.
Yeah.
And both times it was
It's
delicious. Different both times and delicious both times.
The recipes
That
are pretty
hoisin
good.
sauce, it's hitting. It's like
Jay doesn't
sweet.
really do the spice, but
No.
I love the
don't-
spice. So I'm doing the jalapenos and
Especially
the
in pho.
sriracha.
I love spice and pho. I
Mm-hmm.
think it just gives it extra like
So
flavor.
I don't eat hot food.
No.
Now, do you like sriracha? I actually do like sriracha, but I don't like fresh jalapenos with the seeds in them because they're hot as all outdoors, and I don't like
They
it.
are hot.
They are and delicious.
And they stay hot in your mouth. They don't like cool down. They stay. What we were discussing earlier today, family.
Mm-hmm. What would we decide on?
Topic that comes up often in our communities. Do you wash your chicken? Do you wash your meat?
In general, do you wash your meat?
How do you treat your meat?
How do you treat your meat? I like to think that I treat my meat very well.
Look,
In general, let me just put that out there.
In general.
That is what they
But how do
say.
you treat your meat? We, I pretty much wash every type of
Everything.
meat that produce, everything that comes across my kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
And I have highlighted that this is also a cultural thing because I was raised with my little Caucasian parents and they did not wash their meat. I was not raised
At all?
washing
No
my
meat?
No, they didn't wash their meat at all. Period.
Wow.
They just cooked it. And I've heard like the CDC came out and put something on the I don't know if it was salmonella or something, and the CDC came out and said, don't wash your chicken, specifically chicken. I have no idea. But I
Well,
don't know.
the opposing side that I always hear for that, they always say, well, washing your chicken increases the risk of cross contamination. So meaning like you're washing your chicken and now
Put it
those
to the sink.
germs
Yeah,
are in the
right.
sink. The splatters in places that you don't necessarily want it to be. So
right.
I understand the concept. Even in washing your chicken, you should be putting it in a bowl.
With vinegar.
So yeah, maintaining the things to one area so when you're finished cleaning those things,
Clean that up.
yeah, you clean it up. I don't understand like the thought like you don't wash something that comes like
In a package.
fresh, supposedly fresh. I don't understand things and you wash all of your produce that comes fresh.
That's true. That is very true.
Why would you not wash your meat that comes fresh?
And I will say that Latinos also wash their meat, usually with in vinegar.
Yeah. I know I wash my meat in vinegar.
Mm-hmm.
Some type of citrus, or lime, or lemon.
Yep. Even an orange,
Mhm.
depending on what you got. Sometimes you don't have lemons. But even lemon juice,
Something
lemon juice,
with a-
something citrus.
Antibacterial something, agent, natural. Comment below and let us know what your experiences are and what you think about
How do you treat your meat?
how you
We'd
treat
like to know.
Yeah,
And
I'm
what
curious.
I'm very curious on what do you think makes the cross, cultural difference in who washes the meat and who doesn't?
Well, my idea is this. So, in slavery times, the white people weren't cooking. So how would they know to wash the meat? They're not cooking it. They have no idea what to do. They're not killing it. They're not cooking it. Back then, you think about it. The African American, the slave was killing the animal.
That's very
Was
true.
cooked, and then he took it to the kitchen to Big Mama, who then
That's
cooked it, cleaned it because she knew to clean it. And they didn't know what to do. They weren't doing anything with
That's
it.
very true. That's very true. And I guess when they pick.
Do you think that's also the reason why most white people, now this is not me, but most white people season their food mostly just with salt and pepper?
Yes, because they're.
I can see that too because I mean, because a lot of them really aren't taught, like, outside of salt and pepper. Like, when their, family was teaching them how to cook, it didn't include a lot of other spices. Like, Black people need to use, like, bacon fat before it was seasonal and all that kind of stuff from Lowry's.
Right.
Black people need to use, like, bacon fat to season your greens and other type of meat products to season your food. And other types of peppers and other things that you get out of the garden that you wouldn't know that, add flavor.
Right.
They didn't really know about that foraging and, how to...
Because they weren't doing it.
Because they weren't doing it.
I'm also just thinking, like, European food in general is...
Places like Italy, right? You go to Italy or to Paris or to places where you think you're going to get, like, amazing Italian food, right? Most of the time that you go, you don't really enjoy the food. Most people that I've heard, even that have gone, don't enjoy the food.
No,
they always say that the food is really bland. I mean, and though I understand, like, our things have been Americanized, so we've added so much of everything to it.
Right.
But even when I make it at home, and I know it's nothing but tomatoes and seasoning, and so even when I make it at home, I think it probably tastes better.
This has a bone broth in it, and it's so good. And then it's just spiced up. Tell about what you put in it, girlie.
Let me think. What is it called?
Cardamom?
Cardamom and cinnamon. The cardamom and cinnamon. Cardamom seeds that I roasted with the cinnamon stick. And then I added the bone broth that came in like this package. Like I said, we're going to show you guys, like she said. And then it was a paste that I added, and this vegetable... like seasoning can that I got from H Mart.
It was
so good.
And then some fish sauce.
Yeah.
And that fish sauce,
oh my god,
it completely elevates the whole. It was
so
delicious.
When you think about leaving the fish sauce out, because sometimes what you'll notice is when you go to buy fish sauce, you only see it in big containers, so it's very like, oh, I don't need that, but you do. And fine, you are gonna want to have the fish sauce to get the best broth, because that's what pho is about. It's about the broth. It's about the stuff that's left in the bottom of this bowl. That's amazing.
And the freshness of the ingredients too.
And then the freshness of the garnishes that you add, like these things, bok choy, these pieces of, like, we've skinned them.
Yes.
But these are delicious. And just a little bit of tidbit for people who do eat fresh herbs. This is a great way to have breath fresheners.
Yes, within any meal. Fresh herbs, like, of any meal.
So take the stalk of something that you're eating when it's fresh and just chew on it, and it definitely serves as like a after dinner mint.
Yes.
It's very fresh, removes a lot of bacteria in your mouth because that halitosis is not.
People need to toothbrush, toothpaste.
That part too.
Just because you wear a mask doesn't mean I can't smell your breath.
That part too.
Some people, I'm shocked that they get caught up in their own masks. Okay.
Can you give me a piece of that pork belly? Because this pork belly right here.
Oh my gosh, the crunch in it.
Everything about this is delicious.
It's like a mini pork chop bacon mix inside this broth. Everything.
I would put it with mushrooms. A lot of
Every
these
last
dishes,
bit
you
of
wouldn't
it.
think that cinnamon is also needed, but cinnamon definitely adds that build of flavor that you need in pho. And most broth dishes, you could be surprised. Most broth dishes should have some way of cinnamon. Most, for most of our communities, we only use cinnamon really in like
baking.
Sweetened things.
Exactly.
But it does definitely build like a flavor.
But it definitely builds depth in savory dishes.
Yeah, because it's a spice. We think of it as
like a sweet something.
It's a sweet something, but it's not by itself.
Exactly.
It is
very
a spice.
Spicy and it's delicious.
It is.
And
with the cardamom is also, you can really taste the cardamom in there, which is just really complementing the cinnamon.
Fall time is gonna come
filling.
up. Yeah, this is also very filling. I am just about full. These shrimp, I swear, that we get from H Mart and stuff, they are always the best. This shrimp is so sweet.
Because they're so fresh
and fresh. And when I tell you, like the
all of that, yes, all of that,
perfectly cooked.
yes, perfect. I nibbled my little heart away.
I could just eat these little noodles. Let me just give y'all a close up.
And that's how I feel about this ginger.
And that's what I feel about these fresh herbs.
They are so like
and jalapeno slices.
I'm so
And I keep looking at this pork belly, and I know I don't eat anymore, but my brain is saying,
Do you, boo-boo? Do you?
probably because I haven't eaten meat in probably forever. First time I ate meat was yesterday. I had some chicken. With Jay. We had chicken.
Let me engage and indulge.
From the hippity hop hop. So maybe my body is craving
it.
meat now. This is delicious.
God.
It's the iron in it for me. I went vegan for 6 months.
There's the iron in it for me, but
Yes, but I went 6 months with 0 meat as a vegan. No dairy, no meat. And let me tell you, when I first had red meat, I had a piece of steak. Oh my gosh. It was like my body was like, give me more, please, please.
Craving it.
Yes, it was like, oh my gosh. Like, I need this iron in my body.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize I was iron deficient, but I'm sure that's what it was.
Until you actually crave it. Like your body is wanting or needing it. Telling you like, oh, I need this right now. I need it. But that means it's like, because when you remove meat from your diet, you do have to replace other things. You know, mushrooms can become very important.
Yeah, mushrooms are
cabbages. There's tons of types of cabbages. They become very important. Certain types of onions and eating things raw, because it's like once you don't have the meat, eating, cooking stuff, a lot of the vegetables and stuff remove a lot of the nutrients from it. So you do have to eat a lot of things raw.
Yes. I would recommend everybody trying. Yes.
And I love the a la carteness of it. You can just add exactly what you
put
want.
whatever you want in this. You can make it spicy. You can make it sweet.
Mine is spicy. Hers is sweet.
Mine's is sweet spicy.
Mine is
but I do like a lot of hoisin.
Sweet because I put just a touch of the hoisin, so it's a touch savory, but I still taste the sweetness of the shrimp. The cilantro is like extra.
And that
extra
steak was
fresh.
good.
Yes, that steak is great.
It was very well cooked, and it was.
So the next time when we do that steak too, I want to try it with that bulgogi sauce.
Bulgogi
sauce.
Bulgogi sauce. I want to try.
And I want to try us to maybe we can make our own hot pot.
That sounds amazing.
Because that would be cool.
That would be really cool.
Give us a thumbs up if you would like the hot pot idea.
Yes.
But that does sound amazing.
That sounds
I would
fun.
love to try that.
Yeah,
that sounds
would be
amazing.
Really cool.
That sounds amazing.
Oh my god.
I would like that.
But for now, we're going to tell you guys to eat something amazing.
Yes, eat something amazing, please. And don't forget to comment,
like
and
subscribe, please, and come back, you guys. And we so love you guys so much. We thank you for all the support. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget about us, the 3 Amigas. We're here to stay. Yes.
Yes.
All day, every day.
All day, guys.